Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
a woman's ex-boyfriend died and left her $700,000 in a will despite having a pregnant wife. Now his family is demanding she give the money back. So let me give you some backstory. So these two were together for almost 20 years and they were never able to conceive. So eventually she finds out that her man is cheating on her. So they break up. 6 months after the breakup, he marries the woman that he was cheating on her with. So the girlfriend ends up finding a new man, but that doesn't keep the ex from contacting her. Like on her birthday or Christmas, he would always send her a little message here and there, but she would never respond. So eventually the new woman and her boyfriend conceive a child. He finds out that they had a daughter together. He gets really upset. He sends her a really nasty letter about how she was no good and how she must have been cheating the whole time. And that ends up being the last time that she hears from him. A while later, she gets a message from an attorney saying that her man had passed away and he left her something in the will. Matter of fact, he left her everything. He left her his entire $700,000 estate, despite him being married and his current wife being pregnant with his child. Along with the will, he also left a letter apologizing to her for all the pain that he had caused her and telling her that he wished her and her new family well. And he's like, this money that I'm leaving you is going to help you to do that. But the new wife is not having it. She is clearly extremely upset. She's like, I'm the one who's pregnant with his baby. I'm the one who was his wife. I'm going to need you to give me that money. And she's like, no, he left it to me in the will. And also, he made this letter making it very clear what he wanted his last wishes to be. What do y'all think?
yeah, so he wasted this woman's time, cheated on her with somebody else, ended up getting married to the person after she left him. And then he didn't change his will. He gave everything to the first woman, although he married the one that he was cheating on. The first woman got her pregnant before he passed. And now the pregnant wife who was cheating on the girlfriend with him, she and her family are demanding that they give them the money because she's pregnant with his child. First of all, DNA, because I don't know why he would do that. If you want this woman, you went after her, you got pregnant with her and all that, why would you want to give the money to your ex-girlfriend? It doesn't make sense, okay? So there may be a reason why he did what he did, okay? Because he's not a great person all round. He's a horrible person. He was using both women. But, why would he not leave this woman something? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you could give the ex some money and give your wife also some money. Why would you choose not to do that? But let me know your thoughts about all of this. Let's get into some of the thoughts and opinions of others, and I'll be back to talk some more. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Now, my thing is, if it were me, would I give her all the money back? Absolutely not. But I would make some kind of provisions for the child, because that is his child. Maybe it's some kind of trust fund that he could get access to when he's 21 years old or something like that. Have some kind of college fund or something set up for the child. But to give her the money? No, if that man wanted you to have it, he would have left it to you. And she also spent 20 years with that man. Like, that time should account for something. And that's what he wanted. I know people, when somebody passes away, people want to do what they want to do. And they like to say, well, this person would have wanted it that way, or they would have wanted it this way. No, you do whatever that person says that they want. Their dying wish is the wish that you definitely have to grant. Despite having a pregnant...
Give me a second. I want to ponder on this for a good hot second. Because I really want to put some good hard thought into it. Because that brings out the worst in people. I tell you it do. And then I'm going to come back and tell you absolutely not. If he had time to sit down and write me a 4-page letter, that might not have been 4 pages, but I'll quoting Aaliyah. He had time to sit down and write me a letter apologizing. Then dang it, he had time to set up a trust for this kid. That might not even be his. I ain't seen no DNA test. So... I don't know what to tell you. She gonna have to pull out a Ouija board or something and rectify that with him. But there's no take backsies on my end. I'm not giving it up. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to be that person.
Despite having a pregnant...
Yikes. First off, the guy, he was a terrible person all around. He didn't deserve anybody, to tell you the truth. But he left the bulk of his estate to the person that he was with the longest and the person that he did the worst. Even though she was an ex, he felt like she deserved something for what he put her through. Now, keeping all of the money to herself, probably she shouldn't do. Just give the child some money to the side, like Shonda said, for college and living and all that. The child did not deserve what that guy did to him. So, yeah, that's a sticky situation, but she don't have to get the money back. Don't give it back.
Despite having a pregnant...
Okay, hey y'all. Go back and watch Shonda's video because this is so interesting. And I'm going to speak on this from an insurance and will perspective of this. So ladies, clear out your ears and listen carefully. A lot of times, especially if you're a side piece and you're made into the wife, I want y'all to hear me and hear me good. In situations like this, there's a plethora of different situations, but wind up like this. If there is a will involved, okay, and you the side piece that became the wife, you need to be trying to figure out what's on that will. Because karma is a motherfucker. The woman that he really loved, he left all his money to. And it didn't matter that she had a whole nother man, a husband, and a kid. He left her all his shit. Okay, all of it. Okay, see, Shonda gave y'all the educated, professional version. I'm going to give y'all the hood version of this shit. Listen, if you a wife, but you was a side chick, girl, you need to check the name on the deed. You need to check the will. You need to make sure you have your own insurance on him as a provision. See, people always want to holler about being married is not beneficial. It is financially beneficial, okay? If you are with the right person. But in situations like this, I'm talking to these women who were the side piece and thought you had you something special, and he done turned around and left the woman that he really loved all his shit. A lot of y'all get screwed like this. You know why? Because y'all too busy embracing in what you have right now than what the future will leave you in the event his ass leave. Whether it be he leave physically out of the relationship or if he pass away. Is your name on the deed? Is your name on the insurance documents? Is your name on the bank accounts? Y'all better get all y'all shit in order. I'm telling you, it is so important to have a will and trust. It is so important to have insurance on the people that you're married to. Also on your children. Excuse me. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell you a little bit of my business, which I do on a constant. So I have insurance on myself. I have insurance on my oldest son and his 2 children. My youngest son he's in insurance. So he have his own insurance, his own will set up. He have all that set up. I got to get my will and trust in order. Okay. Because I'm worth more dead than alive. And if y'all not worth more dead than alive, y'all not doing what y'all supposed to be doing to set y'all kids up for generational wealth. I'm just saying, don't just get one insurance policy. Get multiple goddamn policies. Period. Put that shit in a trust. Put the policy in a trust. I cannot stress this enough. Put the policies in a trust. And if you married to a man that you thought you stole from another woman, you better have him set up a trust, and your ass need to be the trustee. And if you not the trustee, bitch, that means you ain't got shit coming. It happens like this more than y'all think. And I'm going to tell you something else. Sometimes you side pieces be having all these children for a married man, right? Let me get on y'all real quick. Let me learn y'all something. If you got kids for a married man and that man ain't left his wife, if that man don't have an outside policy for your kids, like for them to have something if he die, that wife she ain't gonna give you shit. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If you are in a house that man bought for you and your name ain't on the deed, bitch, guess what? His wife can make you homeless. She can make you homeless. Are you listening? All right, so let's move on to the next thing. Shonda mentioned that she would have set up a college fund for his child that the wife is carrying. I would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have gave the wife shit. That ain't my concern that he left you destitute with nothing. But I would definitely, because I'm a mother, first, I would think about that baby, and I would set up a college fund for that baby or a trust for the baby, period. Excuse me. I would do that. And it's no shade or nothing, but no, that bitch won't get no money. She could try to take me to court, but the will stands, the letter stands. It's in his handwriting. See, this is why I say, if y'all not checking the paperwork, y'all gonna be fucked. I've seen, and I worked for an insurance company. I told you I worked for State Farm some years back. Let me tell you what I did learn. I learned so much working in insurance. The insurance policies that are in trust is the best way to go. Irrevocable trust is what it needs to be. Irrevocable trust. Do y'all hear me? Learn something today. Set it up as an irrevocable trust. You have to do all the paperwork with your lawyers to get the trust paperwork done. You need to forward that into State Farm so that they can process that to put that insurance in that irrevocable trust. Now, here's the thing about an irrevocable trust. You can have more than one trustee on it, but that's not smart. I'm going to tell you 2 things you should do about who your beneficiary, not your beneficiary, who your trustee should be. The trustee should never be the lawyer's office. Never. Don't do it. You gotta get someone that is going to know how to make more money from the money that's in the trust. You should also, if you're gonna have people that's gonna get like stipends from the trust quarterly, bi-yearly, or annually, set it up like that. Do not set that trust up where they get a stipend every month. Don't do it. That is grounds for a whole bunch of shit to happen. You don't make as much interest on that. All right? So you grow interest on it every year. So do not, and I mean this with all sincerity, do not set up where they receive stipends every month. No. Do it either biannually or do it every quarter. If you do it every quarter, you still make interest. If you do it biannually, it's still going to make interest. But you want your money to continue to grow. You don't want them to go through the damn trust and then there's nothing in there. So now y'all broke. Now your parents have prepared y'all for every generation to grow the money consistently so the family don't be broke and destitute. You know what I'm saying? Insurance is very important. But back to what I was originally going to say. Situations like that always happen. Sometimes the kids suffer. The outside kids, sometimes they suffer because the wife is like, fuck them kids, they ain't mine. Some wives are like that after the husband died and she found out that he got other kids and she just don't care, you know? And so, but the good thing about that is if you do have outside kids, you can still go to the Social Security office and apply for Social Security for your children to receive the death benefits from their father. You can definitely do that. It don't matter if you're married to the man or not. You just need to make sure the death certificate is on file. And if the wife try to dispute it, she cannot, because the courts are going to request a blood test. And once the blood test proves that that's his children, the wife is not going to get all the money for her small kids. It's going to have to be split down the middle with all the kids. But ladies, you're married, check the deeds, check the paperwork, check the bank accounts. Make sure your ass is on all shit, all the assets. Because if not, y'all gonna get fucked like old girl did. Her husband didn't give a fuck about her, nor his baby. He didn't give a fuck about none of them. He just left old girl all his shit. And some of y'all wind up in situations like that where you get left nothing because you're not paying attention. All you're doing is embracing your lifestyle, but you're not worrying about how that lifestyle is financially. Check that paperwork. All right, good day.
Because that is his child.
Don't mind my background because I just grabbed some shit out of storage. But fuck them kids. Respectfully. Now, for content and context purposes, go ahead and take the time to go watch the video that I am stitching in its entirety. Now that you've done that, let me say why I said fuck them kids. Respectfully, right? Number one, he left you or her and cheated on her, right? He did the wrong. Let's just get that out the way. Number two, you ain't got no allegiance to his child at all. None. That's the very same child by said woman he, like I said, number one, left your ass for. Fuck that kid. And fuck everything that he stands for. Okay, he felt some type of way in his little bitty heart, so he left some money to you. I would clap, but I'm holding my phone, so I'm an air clap. Kudos. All right? But you, as the woman who got left and cheated on and done dirty, all right, take that shit and you keep it moving. You push the fuck on. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add this in up for myself, right? Don't really pay me too much of a mind. But here's the thing. This is why a lot of dumb, bad, ignorant situationship shit happens to y'all in the first place. Having a heart for some shit or someone when you shouldn't. He made his decision. You should have made yours. Evidently, you did make yours when he found out you was living your best life, right? And did something that y'all couldn't do together with another, which was the exact reason he left in the first place. So he started talking and sending a little nasty, hateful, disrespectful ass shit, which turned and ended up being the last time y'all had any remote conversation. Not that, she was responding back. It was the fact she was reading the shit. Leave a motherfucker on read. Eventually, quit talking to themselves, right? Cat Williams said it best. Fuckers have an uncanny act for surrounding yourselves with losers. And this is one of the main reasons a lot of dumb shit happened to y'all unnecessarily, right? Kept trying with this goofball, kept getting this dummy chances, and next thing you know, after he's shown multiple times that he really don't give a fuck about you, now you're pregnant, now you gotta have a kid. And if you don't actually have the kid, now you gotta, go through some unnecessary shit with unaliving this mother. You shouldn't even been in this situation in the beginning. This is what we mean by choose better. How many times do a mother slightly hit you, right? For you to realize that this motherfucker don't mean you good. Because I'm going to tell you like this. You got one time to hit me. One. Just one. And I'm all on your ass, right? Call it petty. Call it childish. Call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. But you got one time to hit me. And I'm hitting your ass back. All right? Like out in public. From 3 to 93. And I'm finna push it up to 103. You hit me, I'm hitting your ass back. I need my lick back. Immediately. ASAP. Pronto. Alright? What's wrong with y'all? Put your feelings in your back pocket when you see a mother showing you who they really, truly are.
Yeah, so if the DNA bit is out of the way and you can ascertain that that child belongs to that man, yeah, then I would give some of the money to the child, all right? 700,000, maybe 300, all right? Or split it 50-50. I don't know. I'll probably give some of the money to the child because it's just weird that you left me everything. But if that child is not for him, sister girl, take several seats. I mean, you know the role you played in all of this, so don't come here reacting all like, I'm married to him, I'm married to him, give me some of the... Nah, I'm not giving you. I am not giving you any money if that child does not belong to the man, alright? Because why should I? Why? He had his reasons why he didn't leave you that money. maybe you didn't turn out to be the kind of woman that he thought that you were. And some women are capable of doing that. I know we always talk about men and all the things that they do. And I know that he may be using both of them. But sometimes you come to that realization that, oh, I had the best and I let the best go for this, because some women are very good at taking other women's men. Okay. They actually pride themselves in doing that. So let's not even play about that. All right. Yeah. I've seen countless videos of women just proud that they are taking another woman's man. Okay. They are going to the farthest extent to get somebody's husband, get somebody's boyfriend. Like, that's how they are. They are just those women, right? And they love being the side pieces. They love breaking homes. They just love it. They enjoy it. All right. It's like, it's kind of a win for them when another woman is failing, and there are women like that. So let's not even play about that one. So if you're that kind of woman who knew that he was in a relationship with another woman, and you kind of found or pushed your way into it to the point that he got married to you, to the point that you got pregnant because you thought you were the better woman, and for whatever reason he decided to give the money to the first woman, for whatever reason, again, there's a lot of question marks everywhere, right? But I'm not going to say she's innocent in all of this. She's not. She played a part in this, okay? And karma is a bitch, all right? But if the child belongs to the man, I wouldn't mind giving half of it to because I think it's weird. That's just how I am. I would think it's weird. Why would you send me money when your child and your wife, the person you left me for, is there, you know? But anyway, let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.